3.3, neurons and synapse. Neurons and synapse. Okay, the nervous system is made up of millions of nerve cells known as neurons. The basic structure of neuron consists of a cell body, axon, dendrite, myelin sheath, a node of Ranvier, and a synaptic node. So there are three types of neurons, which are sensory neurons, relay neurons, and motor neurons. So these are the basic structures that can be found in the neurons, and we have three types of neurons. Later we are going to learn what are the types of neurons, right? Okay, sensory neurons, relay neurons, and motor neurons. Okay, if you take a look at the structure, okay, the basic structure of the neurons, you must remember 6 structure here. We have dendrite, cell body, node of Ranvier, okay, axon, myelin sheath, and synaptic node. So these are the 6 basic structures in the neuron. So let us take a look one by one. Okay, so first is the dendrite. Dendrites are short branches of the cell body. Dendrites receive nerve impulse from other neurons or the external environment and sends them to the cell body. So this is the dendrite. So dendrite will receive nerve impulse from two sources. First are the neuron. For example, maybe we have the sensory neuron, right? Okay, we have the relay neuron. So relay neuron will receive the nerve impulse from sensory neuron, like that. And then we have the motor neuron. So motor neuron will receive the impulse from the relay neuron, for example. But sensory neuron can also receive impulse from another sensory neuron, because we have millions of neurons inside our body. Okay, but this is one of the source of the nerve impulse for the dendrite. Okay, come from other neurons. Okay, and another one is from the external environment. This one actually come from the receptor, right? Receptors, maybe in the eyes we have the photoreceptor, right? So photoreceptor, then we produce impulse and send impulse to the dendrite of the sensory neuron. So this is example. These are the two sources of the dendrite lah, the nerve impulse for the dendrites. Okay, and then send them to the cell body. So here is this is the first one. The second one, we have the cell body. So cell body is this one. This all structure. This one cell body. Okay, cell body consists of a nucleus. We have nucleus and many cytoplasmic projections called dendrite. So this is known as cytoplasmic projection lah. Dendrites connected to this cell body. Okay, the cell body integrates signals and coordinates metabolic activities. So this function of the cell body actually to receive integrate signals, receive the impulse from the dendrites. Will flow into the cell body. This all the impulse will flow into the cell body. Okay, and then what happened? Number 3. We have axon. Axon is an elongated branch of the cell body. Okay, come from the cell body, elongated here. Okay, axon carries impulse out of the cell body to other neurons or effectors. So this is the function of axon. So after the impulse flow into the cell body, it will flow to the axon. So axon is elongated branch. So it will flow inside here lah. Okay, inside here. Inside the axon, and then will be sent to the other neurons. For example, maybe from relay neuron to the motor neuron. Okay, and then or other to the muscle. From motor neuron, maybe we go to the effector lah. Right, effector. So this is the function of axon. Okay, to carries impulse out of the cell body to other neurons of effectors. Okay, so the for axon. Then we have this one, number 4 here is the myelin sheath. Myelin sheath is an insulating membrane that coats the axon. Function of the myelin sheath. Okay, coats the axon. Protects neurons from injury. function as an insulator for electrical impulses and provides nutrients to the axon. So this is the myelin sheath. Okay. So myelin sheath protect neurons from injury, of course for protection. Okay, and then function as insulator for electrical impulse because this nerve impulse is the form of electrical. Okay, electrical. So this insulator here to make sure that this impulse not flow out from the neurons. So that's why we have this myelin sheath. Okay, so that's to make sure that the impulse will flow one way lah. Okay, we flow one way like this direction of impulse, right? Flow one way inside the axon and not come out from the axon lah. Okay, so this is function of the myelin sheath to as insulator. Okay, for electrical impulse, and then at the same time it will also provide nutrients to the axon. Okay, so this one for myelin sheath. Okay, number 5 we have knot of Ranvier. Okay, knot of Ranvier actually named after a French histologist. The name of the histologist was Louis Antoine Ranvier. So he was the one that found out this knot of Ranvier lah. Okay. Okay, so what is the function of this? What is this knot of Ranvier? Knot Ranvier, certain neurons have parts that are not insulated by the myelin sheath. This one. Okay, this part not insulated with the myelin sheath at regular gaps along the axon. At the axon lah. Okay, so not cover or not insulated with this myelin sheath. Okay, this gap is known as knot of Ranvier. The knot of Ranvier helps to accelerate the flow of nerve impulse by allowing the nerve impulse to jump from one node to the following nodes. Okay, but this one can only be found in certain neurons. Okay, so this, for example, okay, I will erase this first. Okay, yes. Okay. Okay. Wait. Wait. Okay. Okay nah. Okay, wait. Okay, so let's say we have this impulse here. So this impulse flow inside here. It can jump, go to another nodes. So this can accelerate lah, can make the impulse, can send the impulse faster lah. Okay, jump and then go to this one, this part lah. So this is function of knot of Ranvier to accelerate the flow of nerve impulse by allowing the nerve impulse to jump from one node to the following nodes. This one to make sure the impulse can be sent faster. Okay, but this one only can found in the certain neurons only, not all lah. Okay, maybe certain parts where the impulse need to send faster, so it will have this knot of Ranvier, a part that are not insulated by the myelin sheath. Okay, and then the last one we have this number 6. We have this synaptic knob. The synaptic knob is a swelling at the end of the axon branch. So we have swelling here. So if you make it bigger like this, it's like swelling. Okay, swelling structure. Okay, like this. Okay. Synaptic knob sends signals to the muscle cell, gland cells, or other neurons then writes. So this one is the function of synaptic knob. Later we are going to learn more in the synapse topic. Okay, but this one actually may occur only at the end of the axon branch. Okay, then set signal to muscle cell, gland cell, or other neurons. So maybe I can show you diagram. This one. So this one is the synaptic knob, right? Synaptic knob. Okay, this one also. So it will send impulse. Okay, from here we have another a process known as synapse. Later we are going to learn about synapse. Okay, how it we transfer the impulse from one neurons to other neuron. So from here the neurons will the impulse will flow and then enter to another neuron. So let's say we have this impulse from here, flow inside here, okay, can jump and so on, then until reach the synaptic knob. So then from this synaptic knob of this first neurons can transfer the impulse will be transmitted to the second neuron through the process known as synapse. Okay, synapse. Later we are going to learn about this. So this is the how we can the connection lah. Okay, between the synaptic knob from one neuron to another neurons. Okay, and then maybe here also it can also send the impulse to the effector like that. Okay, this one from one neuron to another neuron. Okay, so from neuron, so the synaptic knob can send impulse or signal from one neuron to other neuron, or maybe from neuron to the effector. Okay, so you must remember so this is how the impulse flow inside our body. Okay, how it can be it can be transmitted from one neuron to another neuron, and then from the effector. Okay.